We love hip hop.
What?
Four shows got canceled for this Indian movie that's out. Okay, there's drive-by shootings and different things that are happening outside of this movie. I don't know what this movie is. I'm gonna get a bit more details right now
because of the movie.
Because of the movie, fam. So I'm pulling up something via the Toronto Star. A Cineplex theaters canceled South Indian movie screening amid reported drive-by shootings. Okay.
That's what's going on there.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's Brampton things.
A series of alleged drive-by shootings across the greater Toronto area last Wednesday led to Cineplex canceling screening of South Indian movie following its premiere. According to the York Region Police, the shooting occurred at the theater in Richmond Hill, Vaughan, Scarborough, and Brampton in early morning hours when they were closed. There were no reports of injuries. Cineplex spokesman Michelle Saba said the company pulled the action film, and I'm not trying to mess up this pronunciation here. Malaikottai Vaaliban. I don't know what that means, but
what that's the name of the gang?
That's the name of the movie. They pulled that movie from the theaters because for like 3 days, people are shooting up the place, fam, shooting up empty movie theaters and.
What is that?
Let me see.
It's in Brampton.
No, there's four different places: Vaughan, Richmond Hill, Vaughan, Scarborough, and Brampton. Mm-hmm. So 4 different movie theaters. Mans are popping up the place. Like, if you run this, is a problem. Like, what's in this movie?
Is there a trailer?
Bro? Yeah, let me see if there's a trailer.
Maybe copy that.
Okay, because
put it on YouTube.
From what I gather, you have the Punjabi state, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the Sikhs.
Mm-hmm.
Something's going on over there with them. You know what I'm saying?
They got a lot of stuff going on.
Whole bunch of politics, a bunch of war-ridden shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
I'm guessing this movie explains something like that.
Yo, you know what? Just because of that, I'm actually gonna go watch this movie just to see what Bollywood is saying for real. Like, why are man shooting up the place?
Yeah, there's crazy beef like that in Bollywood.
So there's one from 2 weeks ago and there's one from 10 days ago. The one from 2 weeks ago has 5.4 million views. I'll pull it up here. This YouTube premium break is brought to you by Master Moves Rise. Big salute to Master Moves Rise. Hit them up on their Instagram page, master.moves.rise. See? Like how I did that earlier.
So cool.
This looks fire still.
We're gonna go home. I'm gonna go home and watch this. I won't even lie. The one thing right there looks alright, you know. Yo, give me a Bollywood thing.
Whoa. Warrior things.
Paji.
Yo.
Paji.
The Badman.
Yo, this looks serious.
We love hip hop.
Yo, fam, I would go see this with the translations, with the subtitles.
Yeah, right now. It's probably on your box.
Oh, let's go.
We love hip hop. We love hip hop.
Yo, this looks like it's gonna be fire.
Yo, sampling that.
We love hip hop.
Bro. Yo, fam, this is some Indian gladiator shit.
300.
So there's something they're telling wrong in here that have the people them like
yo
in other place.
Because this is a violent movie. Look, just bare action happening in this movie.
So what he's saying, we saying Pudgy just gets all crazy after the movie. He's drinking. He's just
no, fam. I think you're onto something. I think there's some probably historical or maybe somebody who they got wrong on something.
They got something wrong,
and they're like, nah, B. You can't run that movie.
Yeah,
because this has happened in the past. When they were making what movie? It was like one of those narco movies, and was it Blow or the one with that guy? You know that Spanish guy who's in all of the movies. He has a ponytail.
Yeah.
He produced a movie. I think
Machete, maybe.
No, it was American Me.
American Me.
and there was certain things that was wrong with the pause butt fucking scene. Right? And I guess that guy that never really happened with, and he was having issues, and people on this, he was explaining this on Vlad TV. People were having like issues on the set. People from the cartel were coming to get them and stuff like that because they're like, nah, bro, that didn't happen to me in the jail. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have that in your movie, or say you're gonna have problems. And they had problems.
Straight up.
Yeah. So there might be something that they got wrong in this movie right here, and they're like, yo, B, if you run this, it's a riggedy.
It's a rap.
Yeah.
So you're saying, I could be onto something where historically they have something wrong in this movie to make Pudgy be like, let me shoot my AK-47 in an empty flipping cinema.
Either something historically wrong, or they made somebody who they respect a lot look bad in some kind of certain light, and they're like, yo, fam, you can't have our hero looking like this in whatever scene that's in this movie.
Can I be real? I would have to go check these. I ain't no detective or nothing, but I'd have to go check these police reports. They made me just jump. I don't even believe there's who the hell is shooting up an empty drive-by shoot. Now I'm like, did they pay somebody for that press for me now to go and really watch this movie? Because most of us wouldn't go and take in a Bollywood movie, my brother.
Well, they took it out the theater, so now we're gonna have to go dig for that.
No, that's on the box. That's on your Android box. Yeah, for sure. You go on Netflix right now, that's probably there. You know what I'm saying? Because you always see the movies, the Indian movies, them come up on
maybe
Netflix.
that's part of the rollout.
The controversy.
They pump fake me just there.
They paid Cineplex, yo, listen, we're gonna release this, but we're not actually gonna release it. Make it seem like
bad press is better than no press, or is good press. Bad press is good press, I guess.
Because now everybody has to type that movie in. How many times is that movie gonna get searched?
Right, we're talking right now. It got 5.4 million views on the trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
So
Thank
boom,
you. Boom. Because in my heart, I'm like, so every Indian man, Sarah Pritt, and all of them are gonna just, when they see this movie, just start go outside and kill random people or shoot up the place.
Yeah,
that's how many times
there's been a lot more controversial movies out there.
Yeah, like how many times they've gotten shit wrong on the black community. We go out there and start lighting shit up. We can't do that.
That's a good question. Is there any examples of that? Like,
no,
because people have been offended from movies before.
I have a question.
No, they just
how
kill
do
us.
they know it's the shooting? Because the place was closed, right?
Yeah,
overnight. How did they know that they were shooting because of the movie?
Thank you.
They couldn't even confront the people. They just have a video of a car,
and they don't even. No one's been caught.
Yeah, so
that's a good question.
No one's been caught.
Hold on, who's to know they weren't
idiots?
Who's to know they don't know somebody who works there, and they just pulled up thinking they were closing that night and try to pop the person. Maybe they have internal beef with whoever it is that works there.
Well, they said it went from Vaughan to Richmond Hill to
so maybe they know somebody who works
Scarborough
at
to
a
Brampton.
Cineplex, and they're like, let's just go shoot all of them.
And that's a wide range of places to go shooting at. Like, that's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
Or maybe they just bought the thing and they're just like going and bopping it off. Like,
no, fam, that's
movies.
some idiot thing. It's really on their. They're really being crazy.
Yeah,
they're really being
just
crazy.
Going and bopping it off.
But there's a part of me where I was just kind of like, hold on, no one's been caught. How do they really know?
How do they know it's about the movie?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now that has me like, no, I'm gonna go watch this movie.
Well, it might be a timing thing. It might be like, okay, since we put this movie up for like, we're putting it up on this date, now these shootings started happening. So like, coincidence? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody was shooting up the place when we put up Frozen 3.
You know how many writers I know? You know how many writers I know? They're probably, their supervisor doesn't even check that column of the paper or the news anyways. Just like put your story out. I feel like they could pay somebody to make these little.
Yeah, but this has been going around because I see this on CP24 and a bunch of places, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is this? What's up with this movie, man?
Maybe it's a way to deflect from the fact that they don't want customers, right? To maybe they don't want customers to think, okay, I'm not gonna go to a Cineplex because it gets shot up regularly. So they just they tied the movie release with it so that they're like, okay, we got rid of the movie, so you're good.
Yeah,
we don't get shot up anymore. You can come through.
Yeah, maybe put the movie as the scapegoat.
As a scapegoat, yeah.
That too, or maybe it's they rather the money from the streaming itself. Forget the ticket sales from Cineplex
Yeah.
and Paramount.
We'll get it on the back end.
Let's go straight to streaming in the next couple of weeks and watch this. The trailer alone is 5.4 million.
But also, we got to keep in mind,
5.4 million people aren't going to go watch this at the theaters.
No.
They're going to watch it at home.
but
All
this is
those-
Cineplex. It might not be shut down everywhere, right? There's other places, other movie theaters that it might still be in. There's probably still like other cities and stuff that they'll still have it in. Like in the West Coast, they'll
Yeah.
probably run it.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, there probably might be things happening in the West Coast because of this movie too.
Yeah, because in the West Coast, that's where the real gangs are.
Yeah. Surrey and all those places
That's
like
where
that.
the
There might
real
be some
Indian gang them.
wars happening right now because of this movie.
Yeah.
We don't know. We're not getting. I'm not checking out their news.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For all we know, the same shit could be happening on the West Coast because of the same very
And
movie.
And it is.
What's this called again? Malayak. I'm not even gonna try it, man.
Yeah,
It's like
you
gymnastics
you
right
went to
there.
attempt it.
I went for the jump and I was like, nah, bro. Nah, it's too much.
You gotta get a translator for this one.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, salute to them, man.
Shit, I'm watching that movie later.
Yo, so
Me
he's saying
too.
Badman Punjabi.
They're some of the biggest bad man, bro.
Right.
What?
Yeah, I know. And but you know what I think too? A lot of it's gonna get flipped. Like they're gonna be the ones more in jail around here now. It's like a new generation.
Yeah.
If they don't smarten up, it's gonna be them loading up the jails because there's so many of them, right?
Yeah.
Take the place of the black man. Go ahead.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
We love hip hop.